G'day, Ronnie. How you going there, mate? Okay? Yeah, sorry I stuffed that last YouTube up. What happened? I was probably halfway through, but it was a beauty. I couldn't stop thinking of things to speak to you about. And then this thing flashed up on the screen, updates urgently required or something. Instead of me, actually you can put them on hold. I thought, well, I'll do that, you know, and do that in the background. I buggered something up. It must have stopped the recording. I haven't quite worked out yet what to do when you stop the recording and restart it again. I think it buggers it up anyway. Anyway, enough said about that. Congratulations about the great-grandson, eh? Oh, the sunbed sounds good. That'll keep the old, what's the word for it, the legacy going, or the dynasty. Yeah, just don't call him Bill or Steve, for Christ's sakes. Try and come, or even Ronnie. Try and come out with something original. Yeah, anyway, enough said about that, yeah. I got myself a bloody, you know, I bought that wheelchair in the hospital. Well, see, that was okay. Well, I was sitting out all day on my cushion, just a normal spongy wheelchair cushion. And I used to only get out of there, they had to lift me out with a crane because I couldn't get in and out, see. And I wanted to wander around with Brenda. Well, the old brain box was going the other day, old fleas were riding around in my brain. I thought, well, why can't I bloody sit in there during the day? And I said, well, you can't put that pop-up seat I've got in the wheelchair because it's a sort of like a soft seat. And the other day, the ex-son-in-law was round, or one of the girl's boyfriends she had a baby with, and I said, hey Dave, I said, you could cut a piece of wood off to go in the seat onto the canvas, see, fold it up, open it up, and we'll put the wood on there, and then put my spongy seat on there, and then on top of that, put this fold up seat. I'll have to show you it one day. I'll get the other camera, I'll get my phone camera out. I'm actually sitting in it here, see, and anyway, he lashed it in and did all that with it, and oh, it's a beauty now. So I can actually sit in that instead of that chair I've got, you know, and wander around now and then. And then I can get out of it and walk about and go and sit back down. And Julie goes, oh, you shouldn't be sitting in that, Dad. You've got to use your legs or you use it, you know. But there's places I can go in the bedroom and check my cupboards out and do a few things, you know. And when I can get outside, I'll be able to go out in the garden, you know. I'm going white, I'm looking like a pommy now, you know, very lost all my bronze Aussie look, you know. Anyway, I haven't seen the sun, I could see it looking out the window, yeah. Anyway, so that's good, yeah. So I'm sitting in it here now, I'm on the laptop now. Whereas the other one, I was sort of falling. You've probably seen them photos I sent you the other day with a big hole in the wall. That was me when I went for this thing. I leant forward and the thing, not jackpot, Jack in the box me off the thing. So you just got a thing come up here now, message available. Well, I'll have to leave it until I finish talking to you. Yeah, so things are looking up. Brenda's got someone coming around tomorrow that she managed to get onto that's going to do her hair for her. She had a perm done a while back there in the shop, and Julie had to take her. There's a lot of hassles involved. They had to lift her out of the wheelchair into their chair because, anyway, this woman, she does, she calls herself Hairs on Wheels or something. And she goes around your home there, she's going to give her a trim tomorrow on the blow drive, and then if she's all right, she'll get a perm done with her. So then they come out to your house, they've got all their gear. And the prices are right, so that'll take care of that. And next Friday, I've got the home modifications people coming. Because I had a lady come around the other day and to have a look and see, because I'm getting someone to do my mowing for me now, whereas it's all subsidised. I'll have to pay a little bit towards it. Save Steve doing it, it's just extra work for him. So I've been trying to get onto a mowing man for ages because my bloke I had for a couple of 3 years, he went back in the building game, you know, and yeah, he was very good. So if I can get onto this regular thing there, and when this woman came out, she had a look around, see how he was going, and she see the ramps down the back. See, they were only bought sight unseen when we needed ramps to get home and all that from the nursing home. And she said, oh, they're no good, they're too steep. She said, you'll go for a ride on them, literally speaking. I'm too scared to even go down it. And the one that Brenda uses, it's the outside room. She can use it, but I can't use it because she's that much, believe it or not, talk about a weaker sex. I don't talk about sex. Talk about the weaker sex. I mean, she's more stronger than I am in the shoulders, you know. Bloody thing. Anyway, cut a long story short, this woman said, oh, no, you need a proper ramp built. And I said, well, we've put in for this home modification. She said, well, we're from the same people. She said, I'll put a word in for you. I'll see if I can push it along because there's a long, long waiting list. And she said, they'll rip your bathroom out, they'll do whatever you want to do. She said, and they pay 2/3 of the price. So the maximum they go up to is about, they do small little jobs for you, but if you want to go a maximum about $20,000, it's about £10,000 or £8,000. And she said, oh, they'll pull out your bath, they'll do it, start from scratch and everything. She said, and then your wife would be able to be wheeled into the bathroom in what they call a commode chair. It's a commode chair come a shower chair. I use one in the homes too. You sit in there and they wheel you in, and then you've got your shower on a hose and away you go. Splash it all over the joint because they'll be tiling up to the ceilings and the whole room will be tiled. They'll put the vanity unit over the other corner. That's with a hand basin, of course. And there'll be one big room, you know, instead of having a shower. We've got a shower screen in there, not just a curtain, it's an actual aluminium screen. Well, she can't use that in a wheelchair and can't get that in there. So at the moment, she has a bath that I bought this bench. It's a padded bench that fits over the bath. Two legs go in the bath and 2 legs on the floor. And she slides out of the wheelchair onto this bench, see? And then they do go from there. But the main problem is, it's just the bathroom's a bit on the small side, trying to get in there and the woman turn it. So, but get this bathroom done, and they might even widen the bloody door for all I know. You just tell them, hey, if they prefer. Anyway, cut a long story short, as I said, it's a lot of money. I didn't think I'd be able to. And she said, oh, I'm over about that. She said, we'll get a proper wooden ramp built for you outside. I was thinking, oh shit, how am I going to afford that? But then she said, even if you can't afford it, she said, you can pay it off interest free over a couple of years. She said, it won't cost you that much a week. Or if you want to pay 1/3 of the price, so if it say it comes to 10 grand, or just let me pull this picture down a bit here on the right. That's it. Yeah, she said, you'll only have to pay 1/3. So say it comes to 10 grand, well they'll pay 7,500. I'll only have to pay the other 2,500. Well, I can manage that, you know. I'll give them half of it and just pay the rest off. Yeah, and the other thing that went wrong the other day, this will make it laugh, the TV out in the sunroom, that bloody packed it in. I better bring this down again so I can see how many minutes I've been recording. I'll bloody need on for hours here. Oh yeah, 8 minutes, okay. Yeah, packed it in, it was just going black and white, and I just going black and then it'd come back on. Well, normally, if it's the antenna, it'll say no signal, you know what these flat screen TVs are like. Whereas the old days, it'd be a rough old picture and you'd jiggle the air around, it'd be, oh, that's near enough with Bill, you know, Bill would say. Anyway, I only ordered it on Saturday and I got it 2 days ago. I bought it online and the courier brought it round. Anyway, Steve set it up, he got it out of the box, we plugged it in, went into auto tuning, yeah, it's all tuned in, beautiful picture. Then all I had to do is get the channels teed up with the remote. In other words, channel 2 on button 2, channel 7 on button 7. I couldn't work it out. The book was in about 15 different languages, very small. I'm trying to read the book with my reading glasses and read the TV with my long glasses. I'm in all sorts of trouble. I said, I'll go and get Dennis. That's my mate next door. Anyway, I rang him up and said, hey mate, I said, come over and it's that time again. I said, I bought another TV because he fixed my other one. Anyway, he came over and he had a look at his all these young fellas, you know, he's not that young, but they don't bother looking in the books, do they? They just muck around. Anyway, next thing you know, he's got it all working fine. The only thing I forgot to tell him about was hooking up the DVD. Well, it's plugged in. I've just got to work out how to select it. I was thinking back the old days when Dad, Bill and Lil, you know the old TVs, they used to have the vertical hold and the horizontal hold, and they'd always start rolling or they go all along and skinny or wide. And Dad would just say, Bill, come and fix the TV. I think the adjustments are around the back, so he get his arm around the back and he said, how's that? They're too fat. Oh, it's rolling. Shit. Then eventually he said, oh, I can fix it, and he fucking bash it on the top, you know how they do. Well, this thing I've just bought, it's even skinnier than the one I had before. It's about that thick. You're frightened of blowing on it, you know. It's about that thick. 32 inch it is, which is big enough for that room, you know. So I've got 3 bloody TVs in the house now. I've got 4 sockets, and sound like a millionaire, don't I? But you get used to it. See, you sit out there, you've got your TV, and I can't keep dragging one in from one room out to another room. So yeah, so that's about where I'm at, mate. So things are ticking along. I'll bring a get a hair done tomorrow, and I'll get them ramps next week. Or I'll get the man to let me know what he is prepared to do, and then we'll take it from there. Okay. Oh, Steve's gone out today. He's witch doctor or somewhere. Yeah, he come home the other week. Oh no, he was shopping. Oh, 2 days ago. You know, we told him not to come home like that, but he was a bloody mongrel. Didn't know where he was. Anyway, it's just not good, mate. But anyway, Julie come over this morning about 9 o'clock, straight from night shift work. It's about a half-hour drive, and just to bring us our pills and different things that we were due for, you know. Because we got those pills and what they call a Webster pack. It's a cardboard sheet. I don't know if I've got one here. Yeah, I've got one here. Yeah, let's see. It's like, and it's got all the different days and what you've got to take at lunchtime, breakfast and all that, you know. It's all on about 3 dozen pills a day to keep us alive, you know. Anyway, hey mate, I'll catch you later. I'm sorry about the other video. And enjoy it. Have you seen, I don't know if you've seen the baby yet, but no doubt you will. You let me know who he looks like. Maybe he don't look like you.